Okay. I haven't recorded one of these in feels like a while.
Yeah. When was the last one?
I don't know, 6 weeks ago. You know, they always do them every 6 weeks. I believe I recorded the last one, didn't I?
I think so.
I don't think I've missed any since 5.0, which was very sad. I mean, I didn't miss it. My audio didn't record, so I didn't upload it. Anyways, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright.
まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。
Doomsday, a fitting name
終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。
だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。
そして救世主の誕生。運命の初期はついに役目を果たしたの。アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に乗ってた。
I didn't know they converted on a spaceship. Ooh,
この
skirt.
数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。
Alright.
アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べ
Okay,
るし
she
かない。
is so badass.
She's so cool.
Oh, damn, she's Oh, wait, is she dual wielder? No, she just has a big ass
No.
sword.
この手にレック星々
Wait.
静かにね。
Okay, there are some parts that looks like she's dual wielding, some that aren't. Like there, look. She has two
Yeah.
swords here.
星
And wait,
この
and
手に
before that, it looked like she had like a kind of like how Child has like the two little daggers, then puts them together into a spear. It looked like
Oh,
that for a
yeah.
second. Right there. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So she has a big sword,
So cool.
like two swords, and then okay, that's sick as hell. Also, her attacks are so cool, and that ult is awesome. Damn, she looks fun as hell to play. All right, what up,
私の
Twink?
ダリア
Awesome.
セピロス教会の女性で
Oh,
I actually
no.
am curious how he plays.
の伝道師です。
Me too.
His sword, did not expect that, but kind of fits considering he's like Venti's right hand man.
面白くなってきた。
Yeah.
風神様のお告げです。
All right, that was so short. I don't even understand what his kit was.
Me neither.
Okay, this area looks good.
Ooh, this is so
This might be
cool. She has, like, a
Sertology
guitar.
talking.
Oh.
Who's Skirt's master,
お
by the
前
way?
は私の師匠、
Yeah, the foul Sertology.
スルトロッチを知っている
You
ん
know,
だ。
owner of the foul legacy.
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。
Alright, then.
これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。でも
Who's that?
今回は何と
Is
して
that
も
young Blue Mean?
よくやったスカー
Is it?
生き残れたか。
止めてみせる。運命を変え
I think
It has
it's
the
supposed to
same
be.
flower.
Yeah, and
Why
her
did she turn
eyes.
blonde?
What? She was always blonde.
No, like,
A different shade of blonde, you mean?
well, yeah. I guess that would be dirty blonde.
ようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカー今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜ
Ooh.
お前が鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
Oh my god.
するとロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った。貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに
You
気
get to
づ
see
いた
Danflip
時に
fight.
500年前に
Skirt's
お
popping
姉ちゃ
off.
んと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないか
Dude,
ら。
Skirt's so cool.
本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で
That must be the Loom of Fate,
新
whatever
た
it
な
is.
始まりが待ってる
A space and time for you.
That is so cool.
Dude, that trailer was probably one of the coolest ones ever. Too bad it was not in English.
Yeah.
But still, that
That's
was probably
really
the coolest
unfortunate,
trailer
though.
they've ever had. The only one that even comes close is the Fontaine finale one, which is still my favorite, but... Alright.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin
So
Impact version
weird, 'cause Talia
5.7
sounds so
special
different.
program. I am Aileen
I
Maiden,
don't
the
like
voice of
that.
Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes
Yeah.
with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon
Wow, she
herself,
sounds
Malika.
exactly like Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely
I like how
stacked.
Kat
We're
voices
getting the next
Nisha and
installment
Skirk and
of
sounds
the
like
Twins
neither.
Quest in this version.
That's true
I know,
talent.
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And
She's
let's
great.
not forget, Skirk is finally here,
Finally.
you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it?
Yeah.
So mysterious.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
100%
mean-
Poland.
I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions
True.
than answers.
Very
Yeah, I
true.
mean, she
Please
did
give
give
us
us a few
answers.
clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
right. Something
Man.
about the remains of a
The good old
descender,
days
the foul,
of child being
the
thrown into an
visionary.
abyss.
I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul
It might be a slightly loud. Let
Sertology.
me turn that down a bit.
So, Sertology isn't
Yeah,
just
just
some
I think
ordinary
maybe a
mentor.
tiny
Oh,
bit.
definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Sertology is one of the 5 sinners
Yeah.
of Conria.
I
and
can't remember
someone
all
who
their
possesses
names.
all-encompassing power.
There's
Imagine
Sertology,
training
Rhine
under
daughter,
someone like
Anders'
that.
daughter,
Walk in the park, let me tell
his
ya.
brother, who
Well,
I
maybe
can't
that
remember the name
explains
of,
how aloof and
and then one
indifferent
other
Skirk
that
seems
I
to
don't
be.
really remember.
Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way
Yeah.
that's almost.
I'm so excited to learn
otherworldly.
about
Vidal
her.
Fulner, that was Dane's brother, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right?
Something like that.
Right?
Oh,
But I mean, you know, the important
Yeah.
thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please.
Crystalina
I am dying to learn
chapter.
more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story
Yeah,
quest
I will.
where the Traveler
1,000,000%
and Skirk's
be
paths
doing that.
will cross once again.
Yeah.
Travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tavad as a whole, so don't miss out.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
That's an odd place.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about
Yeah.
like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I mean, there's
Malika's
almost a
here,
sadness there.
because obviously we didn't see her in the
Yeah.
trailer.
It seems like.
But I
that
wonder if
instrument means a
Malika's
lot to
here
her.
because we're getting a
You don't even
Malika
know.
story
It
quest part
sure
2,
does. As
perhaps?
for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this.
Because they usually tie the Archon's
that's
story
something
quest
travelers
part
can
2 with their
uncover for
rerun,
themselves.
and there hasn't been a Malika
What
rerun.
I can
So there probably
reveal
is going to be
after
a Malika
encountering
rerun.
a mysterious power in this quest, the
Mhm.
traveler starts having strange
Yeah.
nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but like,
I
am
didn't think I'd
the
hear
only one
Slay
who's
in a
little
freaking special
intimidated?
pro.
What? Intimidated by Skirk? She's only a mysterious swordmaster with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone cold exterior. Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the Traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now
I like these
I'm
three.
curious how she got that
Me
strong.
too.
I mean, okay,
Specifically,
she reigned in her
Malika
master's
and
tent,
Skirk's voice
all
actors.
devouring
Dahlia's VA is not
normal,
talking
like
much.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just
Yes.
like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for
I
themselves.
can't wait to learn more about
in-game,
her.
So
I'm going to be reading
ready
all
to
of her
play,
character stories,
but
listening to all of
considering
her
Skirk and the Traveler will need
voice
to
lines
fight
when I get her
side by
max
side,
friendship.
Let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
And I'm gonna do her story quest immediately. Alright. Oh, it's the freaking battle music from the Narwhal. That's such a cool presentation. Perfect music for it.
Awesome.
I know I've said it before, but dual wielding is like my favorite thing. So the fact that she does it makes her 100 times cooler.
Yeah. Ooh.
That ult is so awesome.
The burst is so cool.
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the abyss,
I love
Skurk's
swords.
combat
Swords are my
skills
favorite
truly
weapon,
something special.
and she is
First,
just
worth
exactly
pointing out,
everything I want in a sword
Skurk
character.
doesn't use a vision. Her powers
Yeah,
come
obviously.
from
She
the abyss,
fits
but
so well.
in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature.
I was wondering about
And
that.
in
That's why everyone was thinking, like, you know, that we were gonna get a new element because like she doesn't have a vision, so like she's just abyssal. So everyone thought we're gonna get abyssal element. That explains it. She obviously doesn't have. I mean, we knew she didn't have vision. That was yeah. She's abyss. That's like the opposite of like the heavenly principles. So that's cool. Okay, so it explains it as like she just camouflages her abilities as kind of cryo-like, so it blends in. That's cool.
I really like how they did that. I feel like it fits her
Skurk's
so
attacks do not
well.
rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as serpent subtlety instead. And when you tap her
interesting.
elemental skill, Skurk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add.
Oh, she
While in
changed
this
her
state,
outfit.
Skurk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks
gets, like-
do
That's
cryo
so
damage
cool.
that
Looks like it's
can't
more
be
like made of
overridden.
energy and it's
This
darker.
state also increases her resistance
That is super
to
cool.
interruption
It's like
and attack
the
AoE.
last time we
And
had
when
that was
cryo-related
Farina.
reactions
Almost
are
we're gonna count
triggered,
Mauica's bike
Yeah.
helmet.
void rifts will appear on the field.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
counting that.
Skurk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb
She's
the
so
void rifts.
cool.
And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
She's so fast.
So it's kind of like
I know.
She's gonna be
the
so
stronger she
fun.
gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skurk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can
New
keep
main
on the
just
field for
dropped.
a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo
yeah.
characters
Oh,
also
yeah,
further
Escoffier,
enhances her
Farina, yeah,
abilities.
that'll be-
And if your team
I don't know
is
who the last
comprised
one's gonna be.
entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
And I love the look of her
Void
camouflaged
Star.
abyssal
Cool name.
powers.
Right.
The special effects
That's
are
so
incredible.
cool.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too.
Wow.
Hey, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need like
So
a
it seems like
proper
travelers
view
can
of that
approach combat in two ways.
altered
Then.
outfit.
Yeah.
You can use her special combat
I
state
think
to
that
dish
would
out
be
damage
really-
with
I just
cryo-infused
wanna see it
attacks
better.
and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful
she's kinda like
slashes with her
Mauica.
normal elemental burst.
Yeah,
And-
both seem really, really useful.
So you could
and since
do
Cryo
like a.
Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons
She's
of
like really
team
good as
comp
DPS, but you could
possibilities
also
here.
use her
Oh,
as a secondary
definitely.
character.
Hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character,
Gotcha.
right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Yeah, I was
I think
wondering
you're onto
because I said
something
Farina,
here.
Escoffier. I don't know who
We
the
got
other
to know him a
party
bit
member.
during the
Maybe
Mondstadt
Dahlia.
interlude. He's so refined.
We'll see if he
but
works.
Maybe.
Also kind of mischievous
That
at
would
the
make
same
sense.
time. One thing we haven't seen though is what he can do in combat.
Yeah,
Wanna
I'm
give
curious.
us a scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
This should be fun! Hey!
Okay.
Thus saith the Animal Archive!
Okay, Barbara.
Shield.
The shielded.
Interesting.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a
Interesting.
specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character.
Oh, that's really
allowing them
good.
to dish out damage even
So I can make
faster.
Skirk even
nice. So he can
faster
help us
with
attack
Dahlia.
both
Yeah, I'm
God.
using
and
Dahlia.
increase our
Yeah.
attack speed. Sounds like a huge help.
And with his
I have
elemental
always
skill,
loved
Dahlia summons
attack speed
Sacramental
boosters, and I've
Shower
always thought they're
and places
underrated.
it in a designated
But none of them have
location.
been very
Yeah.
meta.
Summon has different effects
Like Jean and
Okay, that's
Mika
interesting.
and
Yunjin.
Yunjin. So
for example,
I've
if it's
never
an
had a
enemy,
chance to properly use them,
Sacramental
but Dahlia
Shower
looks like I
will
properly.
explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to
Ah.
surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will
Okay,
propel
it's
them
like
high
Albedo's
into the air,
thing.
allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial
So you can
advantage.
So you can use it to boost enemies in the air. You can stand on it and boost yourself in the air
Really
to do a
reliable in
plunge.
combat, even though he
Okay.
seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on.
Uh,
I still
that's great that
remember
they
all
chose
his
Venti
teasing
for that.
towards Venti during
I
the
know.
monster afterward.
Oh.
I love
But
that.
at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Nice,
All
nice.
the better to
Awesome.
spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right?
So it was all about
Is that-
speed, which I
is that
like
how that
speed.
works?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's
Yeah, I'm
obvious
definitely building
he really
them.
cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
So
Exactly, he
my
definitely
Skirk
does.
team gonna be Skirk,
Besides,
Farina,
his mischievous
Scaffier,
nature
Dahlia.
keeps things
That
a
sounds
little bit
like
interesting, don't you
a
think?
good squad.
It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
things about him.
Aww.
That's what mine
Well,
will
now that
probably
we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump
All right,
right into
I'm
the
excited.
event wishes.
I have no idea what to
In the
expect
first
other
half
than
of version
Shenhe.
5.7, we'll have event
That is not
wishes
what I
for
expected.
Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate
Yeah.
boost on the first half banners. Plus, the new 5-star
That weapon looks
sword,
sick.
Azure Light,
I wish I could
will
have
be
it.
featured on the weapon banner.
Yes. And in the second half of version
Oh,
5.7,
there's Emily.
we'll have returning event
Yeah,
wishes
I
for
figured.
Malika and Emily.
Should show up super soon.
Okay.
Fire.
All right, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story
Oh my
content
gosh, I'm
travelers
so
can look forward to
excited.
in the new version.
Ooh,
Alright.
okay.
Story
this
content.
is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Ooh,
I
a
love
space
dancing.
for time.
From this image,
The space
it
and
looks like
time
the
for
sky
you.
has been
That's
slashed
so
in
cool.
two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed.
Sorry there.
Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Yeah.
It seems like all parties are converging.
I think
in
that
one
thing at the end
place,
of the
Natlan. So
trailer
maybe
was
that's
the Loom
where
of
we
Fate
can
being
get some
activated.
answers.
And I know one thing travelers
Oh,
will
that
encounter in
makes
Natlan.
sense.
Although
a
we still
young
have
woman
no idea.
dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes. Wait, Is she?
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full
Maybe it's
force
not
in
young
Natlan,
Lumine.
it must
Maybe
mean
it's
there's been
a,
new development in our siblings' grand
Dane's
plan.
sister.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon.
I don't know. I think
and
she's
friends
got to be
from
more
Natlan are
important
on
than
high
just
alert.
random
But the people of
Conrian.
Natlan won a war against the
I
Abyss
hope.
itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets
She's got
Yeah.
Conrian eyes.
Natlan unchecked.
I thought her eyes were
If
similar to
an
Lumine's, but
altercation with the
I also
Abyss
kind of
Order
forgot
is
what
in the
Lumine's eyes
cards,
looked like. Now
I
I
know
look
who's
closer.
gonna
It's
be
not
on the
Lumine's
front
eyes.
lines. Twilight
Yeah.
Sword himself.
I just saw
of
hair,
course.
the flowers in the hair. I'm like, that has to be Lumine.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
I
see it
definitely
now.
think it has something
Dane's
to
left
do
going
with
all
the
one-man
flowers,
army
like,
and rushing
Yeah.
straight into
relating to
action.
it,
We
but-
actually will get to see.
Okay, anyways, I was
Natlan
not-
unchecked.
Well,
There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild
Okay,
in Natlan
Eon-san.
unchecked.
well,
Finally,
if an
screen
altercation
time.
with the Abyss Order is in the cards.
Heck
I know
yeah.
who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself.
She needed
of
more screen
course.
time, so.
I mean, I can see it now. Dane's left going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We
Yeah,
actually
maybe we did
will get
see
to
that.
see it this time.
No
because
way, we could
our
stop.
old friend
Oh
Dane's is
yeah,
going to
finally
host
he gets to.
Woo!
We get to see him
in a manner
fight.
we've never seen before.
Oh
Okay,
my
okay.
gosh.
This is
Bro, when is
not a
Dane's Lift
drill,
getting
everyone.
released as a playable
we finally
character,
get
bruh?
to see him in action.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
I mean, probably
As
a
the
year
traveler
and a
and
half-ish, I would
Dane's
guess.
venture deep into Abyss Order
That's super cool that we
territory,
get to,
we'll
like,
get
summon
see
him to
his
fight for
special
us.
abilities firsthand.
Oh, sounds like there's going to
That's
be a lot of
so
obstacles
cool.
between us and finding out the deal with our sibling.
Mm-hmm.
But we faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning?
No.
What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for today?
There ain't no stopping
This
him.
quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all
Darn.
the information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
All right.
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time
Battle
to
of
jump
Imagined
into the
Arrays.
version 5.7
The
events.
event. Main event.
Ooh.
First up on the docket
Let's
is an
go.
event that takes us back to Sumeru.
All right,
where Academia
Sumeru.
has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
To invite
Travelers will need to
Sethos,
select
who
various
I've
companion pieces
never
to form
used.
teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various
Yay.
opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of
Ooh,
like
board
a
game
choose your own
style.
adventure. You can go the
Ooh.
rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
travelers can enhance
Can
the
fight with
strength of their
monsters.
pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species.
Mhm.
Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level,
Oh.
the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it
An
looks like you can
all-Saurian
also assign
team?
equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
and
this
random
is sick.
events and encounters will occur
Seems pretty
during the
in-depth.
adventure, which travelers
Which,
can resolve
more
to earn
in-depth, the better.
helpful rewards, like extra adventure
yeah.
points, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open
Damn, this
chests
is a
to get all
whole
kinds
freaking
of useful
thing.
equipment.
They should make this
Plus,
permanent.
defeating formidable opponents along
They
the
seem to
route
have put so much
allow you
work
to
into
unlock
it.
secret techniques that
I know
can
they're
help
putting
increase
so
the
much
strength
work
of your
into it. I
entire
think they
team.
should
Ooh. Of course,
make it
certain
into
encounters
a-
can also derail your plans.
Oh yeah.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so
Oh, well.
I think
I love
travelers will
luck.
have a lot
No,
of
I
fun
don't.
dealing with the
I always get the shit out of
unexpected
the
in
stick
this
with luck.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
Oh
there's
my
more to this
goodness.
event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate
Oh,
in
Ray, it's your
research
favorite.
stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock
That is
additional
so
buffs for your
cute.
team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and
finally
of
get to put Paimon
course,
to work.
completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including primo gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
All
dear.
right. In this next event,
Here's some
an
ferocious
old friend
firepower.
and genius inventor from Fontaine is back
Which
and
one?
better than ever with a new
Has
and
a breast.
improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Soma troll can give shields to its allies.
Oh, I hated this
but
event.
Don't worry.
bruh.
With this new and
Oh,
improved turret,
You never had to
we
do
can
this.
use
I did it
several
for
new
you.
kinds of cannonballs
This
to
event
help clear out our
sucks.
opponents.
Oh, nice.
For
Oh,
example,
no.
grape shots.
The turret's
split
so
into smaller
sensitive.
bullets
Look how
when fired
sensitive the
are
freaking
good for
turret
taking
is,
out
bruh.
multiple enemies at
I've
once.
missed so
And
much.
directed
It looks like they're
piercing shots can be
slower than
used to take
before.
down
Oh,
shields
God.
But still,
and
like,
target
look, they
enemies
even missed in
hiding
there.
the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type
It's
of event where
annoying.
you can really just let loose and relieve some
That,
stress.
though,
Oh,
it looks like
definitely.
it's annoying.
But
Especially when it was
strategic
fast-paced as
ammunition
frick.
choices will help you clear
Oh my
out the
gosh,
battlefield
fast-paced
even
would-
faster.
So
Suck.
far,
Yeah,
we've
no,
introduced events you have to tackle
I mean, this looks a
solo,
little slower
but this
paced,
next
thankfully.
event gives travelers the chance to work as a team.
But in the other one,
In
you had like a
Reminiscent
minute to like
Regiment
kill as many
Frenzy,
enemies as possible. It was
travelers will
super
get to
stressful
team
because
up with
you'd
other
miss so
players
much from
to
how
tackle
sensitive the
challenges
freaking turret
made up of
was.
3
Oh, that'd be
stages,
crazy.
each with unique objectives.
Ooh,
Okay.
it'll be cool seeing what
I love me a
characters everyone
multiplayer event.
chooses. Could make for some interesting team
Fair.
comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best
Okay.
bet is to choose a character whose
Tells you
skills
which
are
has an
suited to
advantage.
the objective.
Nice.
But of course,
Yeah.
I like
every
this.
character has
Speaking
their
of which, there's a
strengths.
multiplayer event
Each
going on right
stage
now, Ray.
also has smaller objectives
so-
that require
okay.
teams to work together and combine their skills. Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team will be assigned random regiments to complete.
Yeah, we need
Once
to
you
do
make it
that.
through the final
event
stage,
today.
your team will receive additional
We
frenzy
don't have to do it
stars based
today
on your
per se.
regiment
I was gonna
completion
wait till like
status.
Yeah,
because you know how
and
like
remember,
that point total
regiments benefit
increases.
the entire team.
I think
So everyone completes them.
Okay,
Sunday
so,
we should.
Not saying I need to do this or anything, but in
So I
theory,
imagine that's the
you
max?
could
I'm not sure.
kinda
But we'll
coast
do
to the
Sunday.
finish line if you needed to.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. You could,
Okay.
in theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
I'll break out my
Good
OP
luck,
Baressa.
travelers. Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very
Ooh.
excited to announce a new permanent event called
Oh,
Stygian
permanent
Onslaught.
event.
In this
Tell
event,
me
Permanent?
more.
travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and
Okay,
efficiently,
I like the
as
sound
well
of
as
that.
obtain artifact customization
Yeah.
items for free.
For free?
For free?
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right.
That's what
Each
I'm
update will
saying.
feature a challenge
I
that is
want a new
split into
permanent
3
event.
phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so
I like
you
the
said we'll
sound
be
of
able to
that.
farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It
What?
means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend
Okay,
any kind of resin
so
to
non-condensed.
obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops
That's
to
so
come from.
cool.
Right, so
So wait,
Choose
hold
which
on.
domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you
Oh.
can still farm with
You
friends.
can do it co-op as
And
well.
you'll be rewarded with additional
can
artifacts
do it
every time you
co-op?
consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, this is
the
frick.
amount of
This is
hours
everything
I'm
I
about to
wanted.
pour into this thing.
Yes,
Me
literally.
This is easier to farm artifacts. It's more end game content. That's like harder, but like not too ridiculous because you can choose the difficulty. And it's endgame content that you can do co-op, which has been I'm asking for like a year now.
Throw away the key.
Oh, this is everything. Oh, I'm so happy. That's the best freaking version.
Anyway, you also mentioned
I know, this is
5.7
such a
best
good
patch.
artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that
Yeah,
about?
what's that?
Right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact.
Oh, that feather. Yeah.
Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh.
Pretty.
What is it?
What is
Well,
it?
we all
Yeah.
know what it's like to raise
So
an
is it like
artifact that has
the one
potential,
stuff in
only for it to
HSR
turn out
that they added?
less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item
That'd
is
be
designed to help
interesting.
with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo.
Okay,
Really?
so it's the
Yeah.
dice. It's
Before each
the
reroll,
dice
you get
in
to
it.
specify the types of substats you want to prioritize.
Oh.
After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration.
Oh, it's better though,
or
because you can
accept the new-
choose. So it's better than the dice. It's not just a reroll. You can
Oh.
choose what has a better chance to reroll. Oh my god, please. HSR, change the dice to be like this.
new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to
Because the dice is kind of a
resurrect an
scam. I've
artifact
never.
from the grave. Like, we really
I've
need
used the
to-
dice like 4 times, and it's 90% of the time well, I guess can't be 90% of the time. 75% of the time it's been ass.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of
3?
Enlightenment per
Okay.
version for free.
That's
and
awesome.
the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus
Ooh.
rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game
Oh,
mailbox
even better.
after logging into Genshin Impact.
Okay.
So we can
let's
get
just
5
pause to
total.
Take that in for a sec.
2 from the game.
wait,
I
they're
do
being
have a question.
Oh, yeah.
So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by
Oh, okay.
completing it solo.
Yeah,
But
makes sense.
What if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Cool.
Then, when attempting a
title.
level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool.
So you can get your
travelers can help
friends.
each other even outside
Yeah.
of
So
co-op.
okay. So it's kind of like
God.
Imaginarium.
I need
You
that.
can invite one, but instead you can invite.
wait,
Looks like you invite
Hold on.
more
You
than one, maybe.
mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I
understand.
thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah. Wait.
Well,
Oh,
clearing
dire
level
difficulty.
5
Okay.
Solo unlocks a
Oh, dear.
secret level of difficulty.
So what do you
Level
get
6,
from level
dire
6
difficulty.
other than helping your
Oh,
friends?
no.
Because what's in it for me if I do
Once
level
you
6?
reach level 6, it's dire
Level
straight.
110?
There
Hell
are no
no.
companions to turn
Oh
to
my
for
gosh.
comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you
Okay,
forward.
no primos.
Just formidable enemies.
So it's
and an
just for the
unrelenting
sweats.
desire to prove yourself.
Oh,
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian
Okay.
Onslaught.
That
Just a reminder,
Me
the
like you
upgrade
that.
period begins the second Wednesday
Yeah.
after a version update.
This is gonna be
Second
so
Wednesday.
8
fun.
days into the new version.
8 days into the new
don't
version.
forget
Understood,
to gather your
understood.
friends and get farming when the time comes.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, time to lock in.
Oh, hey.
Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the
Yeah.
Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay.
I see new Villette,
Stay
Sino, and Carrara.
So
Why is Sino have
we got to
flowers,
reunite
man?
so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah. Why don't we
What
take
the
a look
heck?
at some of the
Okay, it looks like it's
encounters in
more.
store for
So
us this
before it
time
was
around.
Mondstadt Liyue with
Whoa,
one Fontaine.
Hang on a sec. So
Yo,
Tom's
Toma's
back
in Mondstadt, let's
and
go!
he's drinking with Kaya
Toma!
at the Angel's Share.
Huh. I never thought about it before, but
let's freaking go.
now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make
I
great
miss
drinking buddies.
I was gonna say it looks more Sumer.
I
Oh
love
my god,
him.
Raids are gonna be
Looks like
favorite.
he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh
my
and it looks
God.
Oh,
like
Sayu and Dory
Dory's
meet.
Inazuma.
Oh my gosh, this is the best.
Trying to
Everyone
sell
better
something to
be.
Sayu?
Oh, of course.
We know Sayu's voiced, and we know Nouvelette's
Someone
voiced.
save Sayu. She's too
Yes,
innocent for
yes.
Dory's schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up.
It's almost like they're teasing
From
that
what
at the
I've
end
heard,
of
it's
this
quite a
special
few.
program, there's going to be a
So, keep
Snezhnaya
a lookout while
teaser.
exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open
Yeah.
world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and
It does.
interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in
I like
the
that.
works.
I
so
like
travelers
it.
can look forward to that sometime
Me
in the future.
too.
Yippee!
Finally,
Aw, that
Overflowing
was cute.
Abundance is returning
Okay.
at the end of version 5.7. Travelers can look forward to double
Not
the
bad, not
talent
bad.
and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
Looks
In
like changed.
addition,
Ooh,
new
yes!
Envisaged Echoes challenges will be
More
added
Envisaged
in
Echoes.
5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting that
Shenhe's
Raiden
Echo
one.
Is so
Yeah, me
cool.
too. I really
see
want Raiden.
sigils and pops
I don't
of
have
red
Shenhe.
in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden
Raiden's
Shoguns like
nice.
petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so
Raiden's
well.
looks amazing.
Yep. So if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready.
It's like Kazuha's and
Travelers can
Kachin's
also
combined.
look forward to some genius invocation
Oh, wow,
TCG.
it's so cool. I don't play.
Ooh.
Okay.
Simply put, it's
Resource-
a practical
quest
update
resource
designed
management.
to reduce the
Okay.
package size of
So
the
that's-
mobile version.
Yeah.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will
Well,
thank us.
that doesn't matter.
Mhm.
I don't.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will
Trying to
receive
look
a
at the other.
pop-up notification
Spiral Abyss
after
Optimization. I see
opening
that right
Genshin
there.
Impact on mobile,
I like the sound of that.
asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily
interesting.
gameplay and events.
Cool.
And some salute
Anyways,
Smoothbed
I
that
don't
isn't
play.
enabled. So travel storage
Cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile
has to change. You can just choose to keep all where you can choose for completed quest resources to be as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Announcements across directly use Fragile Res official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains.
So you can use Fragile
this also
Resin,
applies to the
interesting.
artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced
Yeah.
earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means
So you can just claim
you
it
get
3
triple the
times.
drops.
So it's like a
Save a few
condensed
trips
resin
to the
plus a
crafting bench,
regular
that's for sure.
original resin. That's
Also,
nice.
the adventurer
that's
handbook
really
can now have guide
handy.
entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations
Nice, well,
for the
Liz,
spiral
let me hear
abyss. When moving to the next floor or
Oh.
restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear
Thank
it with
you.
a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing
That's
floor
so
12.
nice.
If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge
Oh,
directly
finally!
from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over
That-
time.
no, those are small,
Yeah,
but they're
no.
really
Hopefully
handy.
these
I've run
optimizations
into
will
all
Yeah.
of those before,
experience
and they've been
overall.
very annoying.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that was another long
I'm like,
one, you guys.
okay, party was bad, but like I just want to change 1 or 2 characters, and it completely clears my party. And I'm like, okay, cool. So who was there?
But it's not over yet.
Not
A
over yet?
mystery guest left a message
Oh.
for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
Okay.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。今回、
You guys collaborate with everyone on
の
Genshin
皆さんと
Impact.
一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカ
I'm
ー
singing
ク
the theme song
と
for
いう
the
キャラクター
animated
のアニメーショ
short
ート
Star
テーマソン
Odyssey.
グの、
Oh,
スターオデッセイ
There's gonna be a
という曲を
song
歌わせていただいた
thing
んです
short for
この
skirt.
楽曲
Oh,
は
I'm so excited for that.
英語で
And it's
世界
performed in English.
各国と
Okay.
世界に
Okay. Show players all around the world
全
decided to go
て
English.
英語の
Yeah.
詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての
If you do a
経
Japanese
験
version,
で
I'll listen to
と
that
ても
too.
ドキドキしてるんですがこう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています、スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきたそんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたのでその気持ちが届くと嬉しいです、 この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公
Oh,
開
this is
され
gonna be
ます。
Ray. That's
皆さ
gonna
ん
be the
ぜ
best
ひ
anime
楽し
short
み
they
に
ever
していてくだ
released.
さい。
I'm
I
just
know.
gonna say it
I
right
was
now.
literally right about to say that's gonna be like the best.
The last time
Skirk and a song.
we had an animated short. Yeah, let's go. I have to say, they released an animated short for Mawika, but it didn't have a song in it. So the last time we got anything like this was literally a little over a year ago with Arlecchino, and that was the first time they did it as well. So this is the second time they're really doing this. Technically, we got the one with Traveler and their sibling. So we got that, but that was like shown. Was that shown in the special program, or was that a separate video?
I think
it was shown in the special program.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't remember. But it wasn't a, you know, it was a little different. It was of the, you know, the main characters, not like a new character. So.
Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of
But even then, they haven't.
version.
They've only done it twice before.
That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are
Super
you all
cool,
looking
super
forward to
cool.
the most? For me, I have to say, although
This
it's
is a
little
great
biased,
special
I am
program.
clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught.
I'm so
How
excited
about you
for that.
guys?
It just.
The
It's
events
kinda
sound
hard
fun.
to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Mawika.
Of
and
course.
TCG,
So no
but,
Mawika,
like, I'm
um,
also really excited to
Story
see them let
quest.
my
But she's gonna show up
Travelers
in
too.
the Dane quest.
Yes. Well, I'm really
Yeah.
excited for. I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited.
No, I'm
for
so excited for
Skirk.
Skirk and her freaking her
I'm
quest and her
also
animated
so
short.
excited for Dahlia.
Yeah.
And like we've been waiting. So
Anytime
long for
Hoyoverse
these
hires a singer,
characters, and
the song
also
bangs.
Dane's
yeah.
life. I'm so excited, and that animated short.
It's
oh my
gonna be
gosh. And
great.
also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so
True.
excited for that twins quest.
Mhm.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been
Yes.
amping up lately.
Yes,
and this
I
version
agree.
seems to
Yeah.
be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring.
Oh shit, you're right.
Feels like it was
Oh my
just
gosh,
yesterday.
crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like
Around
we're
when
really
Shinai
getting to
comes
see
out will
how
be
the
5
five
years of
elements
Genshin.
that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Dude, that's gonna be a crazy
and after what we
anniversary.
saw in the dev team's Not
That's
Cry
gonna be
teaser,
such a cool
I'm
one,
even
though.
more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Astra Abyssals
We know what's coming.
travelers,
It's been a
and
thing every
happy
year.
Adventuring!
Ad Astra Sans,
Can I get
baby.
5 big booms?
Oh my god.
Boom! 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 Oh, wait a second.
These three are so fun.
It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Who is it?
Who? Nouvelette?
Oh,
Oh.
yo, is this Snezhnaya?
Nod Cry. An ever-changing landscape of ruin.
Whose voice is
A
this?
marvel corroded by time.
Is this a new voice? It sounds sort of familiar.
forest.
Whoa, look at these
sounds
visuals.
Disturbed save for a few
2D,
rays of
baby.
moonlight, the wild
Wait,
hunt's
that's
shadow
awesome.
grows. There are those who bear the
Yo!
name of Frost Moon.
Those
Where
deer.
light shines.
They're so
Awesome.
pretty.
Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness.
These are all
and
the
cold with their
factions we learned about in the web event.
I hear that the Stolen Fae still yearn for the
Whoa.
frosts of old,
Okay.
while the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament.
Gatore?
Nights, draped in
Oh my
mist
god.
wind, nearing the end of a long and arduous mission. My friends, of course, shall be
Alice!
outdone.
That's what Alice looks like!
Offering magical charm to this edge of the world.
Oh my
Did I not
gosh,
just say like 2 weeks ago
And
she's gonna
just
look
as
like
the
Klee's
stone
mage outfit, but
craves the sculptor's
Paul.
hand,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
does fate await your gaze.
Song of the
Oh
Welcome
my
Moon.
gosh,
Pour
I'm
me another
so...
cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story
Yo, look at that!
is
That
about
looks like
to
something from
begin.
Star
Oh,
Wars.
that's the spaceship they were talking about.
You'd be so kind. The story is a
Oh, okay. Huh,
That is
it's a
so
lot
cool.
less
And the
snowy
little
than I
monastery
imagined.
thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is probably the area that borders on Fontaine because of all the water
Oh,
and the plants kind of look
yes.
Fontanian.
Mhm.
So that's my guess.
About to begin.
This area looks
Cooper Inn is
awesome just from the little bit
probably
we've seen. Also, those 2D visuals are awesome. Alice reveal,
I-
awesome.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Playable
so
when?
excited for Alice.
So sick.
I'm so ready.
I am
This was
so
like
hyped.
one of the best
Special programs ever.
yeah. Literally.
Good lordy.
That is amazing. And then the calendar looks beautiful too.
Yeah.
That is awesome. What are you most excited for?
Everything.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I am too.
lore. That is what I'm most excited for. Skirk's quest and Dane's quest and the animated short. Those are like top 3 things. But I'm excited for everything really. I'm excited for the Stygian Fates or whatever it was. I can't remember. The new mode. Stygian
Yeah.
Onslaught. I'm super excited for that. I'm excited for the new Sumeru event. I'm excited for the Traveler's Tales. I'm excited for Dahlia, I guess. I'm excited
I'm
for
kind of excited for Dahlia.
his kit sounds fun. I'll say that. I'm excited for everything really. Just it's all awesome. It's great.
Mhm.
I just like this patch, I'll be suffering on those banners. As long as I get Skirk, I'll be happy. But we'll see about everything else. Alright, so
Yeah.
I will end this here, and I cannot wait to play.